About millions of Texas voters is now in the hands of the federal government. Opponents say it invades Texans' privacy and could be used to remove legal voters ahead of the upcoming elections. State Capitol correspondent Adam Schwager reports.
The U.S. Department of Justice is now combing through the entire list of Texas registered voters. The Texas Secretary of State's office gave it to them. The DOJ is comparing it to its databases to check for ineligible voters. In a statement, U.S. Assistant Attorney General Harmeet Dillon said, "Clean voter rolls and basic election safeguards are requisites for free, fair, and transparent elections." The DOJ asked all 50 states for this information, along with sending a memorandum of understanding. While Texas did not provide us with a copy of their memorandum, the state of Wisconsin, who refused to cooperate with the DOJ, posted theirs. It asked them to remove any voters the DOJ says are ineligible within 45 days of the DOJ's request. Democratic National Committee and former DOJ Attorney Daniel Freeman says that would violate provisions of the National Voter Registration Act that give voters suspected of moving 2 full election cycles before kicking them off the rolls, and prevents voter roll purges within 90 days of a federal election.
And the reason for that is if there's a mistake, as long as you're far enough out from an election, you have a chance to re-register. But if that mistake is made too close to the election, someone might not find out.
On Monday, Texas Governor Greg Abbott acknowledged cooperation with the DOJ, saying on social media, "We want our voter rolls to be checked for potential ineligible registrations. Only U.S. citizens can vote in Texas." Houston area State Representative Ann Johnson said that job belongs to the state.
It is the Secretary of State of Texas that is the one that determines whether or not people are eligible to vote. And so we already have an election integrity process.
Texans have 3 major voting dates this year: a primary on March 3rd, a primary runoff on May 26th, and the 2026 midterms on November 3rd. To be eligible, a voter has to register at least 30 days prior to the election they intend to vote in. You can check your registration status online. In Austin, I'm Adam Schwager.
And we did reach out to the offices of Governor Greg Abbott, Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton, and the Secretary of State for comment on this story. Abbott's office pointed to his social media post, while Paxton's office did not respond. The Secretary of State's office shared 2 letters they sent to the DOJ confirming they signed the memorandum and affirming that they would follow all federal and Texas laws.
And while Texas handed over information on its voters, the Justice Department is suing 23 states that didn't, as well as the District of Columbia. Some of the states that refused to comply said releasing the information would violate both state and federal law. The DOJ's request includes names, birth dates, residential addresses, driver license numbers, and partial Social Security numbers.